what we have noticed through our analysis is that under every head of crime that is mentioned within POCSO, majorly they are penetrative sexual assault, and sexual harassment. In all these three heads, the number of crimes have increased. Especially in the penetrative sexual assault, that is colloquially known as what we know as rape, the increase is quite staggering. So, one, it truly shows that, yeah, the cases are increasing. Secondly, inference can be drawn that more and more people are reporting the cases that earlier used to be unreported. Some of the reasons of increase since 2012, COVID lockdowns, there has been an increase, but that increase started even before COVID. Hence, the COVID did accelerate it, but it was already going on an upward spiral. The reportings have increased. So we might say that earlier that the cases that were not being reported, they are being reported now in a heavier number. The kind of backlog that we see in the police administration for completing the investigation of the case, that has been quite satisfactory in comparison to the judicial delays that take place. The major reason behind those backlog is lack of infrastructure, lack of personnel put into cases regarding POCSO. Talking about POCSO itself, its inception is based on a report which was done by Ministry of Women and Child Development in 2007. So since then only there were discussions that we need a law. A law is required. IPC is just not enough. We need a law exclusively for children. It was a major problem before 2012 that most of the laws entailing child sexual abuse, first of all, we used IPC, but the segregation was just not there. Two of the issues with this legislation that come to my mind are, one, the introduction of death penalty. See, there are no research per se on the fact that death penalty leads to deterrence. There is a blanket cover of age 18. So there are many cases in which the girl might be 17-year-old and the boy might be 19-year-old. There have been many judgments. In the report, we have mentioned the Madras High Court judgment, and they told that age of consent should be reduced or some room for adolescence must be made. Day before yesterday, Delhi High Court also came out with a judgment in which it said that this age of consent must be revisited. Other than that, the provision of special courts, that infrastructure has to be a very top-notch for a court to be child-friendly in nature. You cannot just paint pictures and a court becomes child-friendly. There has to be training for the public prosecutor. There has to be training for the judges who sit in that court. The trainings which are there are being done. And on the ground, in the POCSO special courts, we are seeing the difference. If everyone comes together, be it government, be it civil society, if everyone comes together, the piece of legislation is good. The vehicle is good. We need more and more people to drive this.